Greetings, everyone. This is Clayton here. Welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you all. Thank you to the recent subscribers. I appreciate you guys. While we are here, I want to address a question that was brought up in reference to how I am um, adding on to this kit. The gentleman in the comments said that a salesman told him that you cannot upgrade the Alesis Strike Pro SE. Technically, no, but yes, you can. There's ways around it. And just a quick way to answer that for you is that the easier way is to get yourself another module. You can buy any module you want, and the difference is that you just have to have a mixing board to bring those channels into your mixer, but at the same time, you have to become, if you're not, you have to become kind of fluent on mixing and getting your levels right and blending everything together. Like I explained, I'm currently using the rear of the modules. I'm using the output sounds from the module, and then I'm mixing my own individual sounds that way. You can do it that way, or if you are wanting to use this as a hub for sample sounds in programs like Easy Drummer or something like that, then Logic will give you a 5-piece drum setup. You cannot expand on that. I haven't used or haven't I'm not ready for the Easy Drummer stuff because it's more of a challenge for me to develop my own sounds. So, and for me back here, it's making me a better audio engineer, if that makes sense. If you like myself, the last thing you can do and you don't want to do is have to, hey Johnny, hey man, got a question for you. How do I put compression on my snare drum? So I'm using those troubleshooting things to make me a better audio engineer or a better producer with the sound that I'm trying to develop, if that makes sense. There's another thing that you can do. This is kind of technical, is you can take two interfaces and join them together and create, um, I forget the technical name for it, but if I'm looking at it in the software, then I will be a matter of fact, let me, since I'm here, let me see if I can bring that up for you. Um, but basically, my point is you can go in and you can combine two mixers within the computer itself and use all of those inputs as one. Then, lastly, is there's another way that you can do it by taking wire adapt wire jacks. Well, as you know, well, you should know. If you don't know, all of these samples or triggers are in stereo. So you can buy a wide jack, and either you need to go in and customize the wide jack so you'll know which zone is being used. Like, this is a 2-zone setup except for the ride cymbal. The ride cymbal has 3 zones in it. But for the most part, 2 zones is plenty. So you have to figure out which zone is the rim, which zone is the actual drum itself, and you just have to go in the software and basically play with the thresholds, the crossover, uh, all those different things so that you're not getting phantom triggers if you split off those sounds. Meaning you can take, I added an extra cymbal so I can take the wire jack off the back here, plug in another wire, and then hook another cymbal up. But then I have to play with the adjustments so I'm not getting phantom triggers. One of the things that I explained, and I have another video out talking about all this as well on my channel. But one of the problems that I ran into dealing with all of the cross talking and all that stuff is that you literally have to, if you're a basher, you're really gonna have issues. But if you play with finesse, control, you can know dynamically. I can't hit this cymbal. You know, if scale of 1 to 10, if 10 was loudest, I know I can't hit this cymbal only at maybe a 6 at the most. So those are the different things that you have to consider. But the easy way is to get yourself another module, and then again you have to figure out if Easy Drummer, if that's the route you're going to use the software, if Easy Drummer and them will accept a second module. I'm not for sure. I'm totally out of the loop on that. All right. So I hope that answers your question. Do me a favor. If it does, just leave a comment below so that I do know. If you have further questions or whatever, you can always reach out through my website, claytonturnage.com, and just send me a message and we'll go from there. Also, I did a little rearranging. I moved my my third tom over to here. So now I'm using this as a clap. And that clap is coming from my second module. And then I added my acoustic kit, my floor tom that I had converted into electronic drum. I added that back over for auxiliary snare, pretty low sounding snare. And then I still have the basic 6-piece setup that all of us have. And I still just have my extra cymbals. So other than that, what I was going to do today, I haven't had a chance to sit down on the kit and just play for a while, and just inviting you into how I kind of mess around a little bit. And I'm gonna turn this mic off so that Pippin don't distract us. And if some of you guys out there haven't played with metronomes, you know, this is the tool that we use to actually lock us in, to help us with our pocket, our facility, how we move around the kit. It's kind of like the glue, but you also don't want to overuse the click, because you want to naturally, you're trying to build your internal clock so that you can play solid without needing the actual physical note. You can use your hi-hat as a interdependence, and knowing that, you know, this limb is keeping time while you are free to do whatever it is you need to do elsewhere. And lastly, as I mentioned to and tell everybody, set your drum set up to suit you, not how your favorite drum set, your favorite player have his set up. It don't do you no good. You'll mess around and pull a muscle or develop incorrect facility. And as I told many of you guys, once you create that, then you're gonna have to go back in and do some repair work down at the foundation level to bring yourself back up to where you were. So Always try to, especially when you're in practice mode, play with proper technique. And while I'm here, let me just say this while I'm already out here in the deep. Um, I notice a lot of tall drummers, meaning like 6 feet and up. Y'all set your drum set up where your seat is like down here, all the way low. And I don't know if it's an insecurity thing or whatever, but you shouldn't. I mean, if you see drummers like Tommy Lee, I can't wait to see Tommy Lee when he's like 80 years old. I mean, the guy's going to be in so much pain, and I'm not speaking pain on him, but it's he's breaking, he's sitting and putting all that stress down here, and his knee is here. So he can't be, you know, he can't be doing himself any good. So break that horizontal plane. You should be kind of up a little bit so that your knees are kind of down below your thigh, if that makes sense. And that might force you to have to readjust your drum set a little bit. So what if you're taller than everybody on the stage? At least your physical health is going to be there. So I hope this makes sense to somebody out there. You want to save your lower back, because when you get to my age, you're going to, trust me, while you young and dumb and think that, oh, like me when I was in the Marines, okay, all right. Just telling you, you're going to pay for it. All right. So let me get off here. And like I said, I'm just nothing planned, not trying to be Chop Master Joe or whatever, but I'm just showing you, like, once I'm away from the kit and I need to get back and just play and get reacclimated, bring my muscles back to memory, because I just changed my setup. So I need my body to memorize this setup here, because I moved the third tom to over here. So there's some adjustments that need to be internalized here. So just giving you that inside look. All right. We'll talk to you guys later, and we'll just fade the video out, or cut it off when we're done. All right. Y'all be safe out there. We'll catch you on the next video. If you can, please like, subscribe, and it will help this channel out tremendously. And greetings, everyone. Clayton here. Hope all is well. Just want to take a few minutes today and just speak to you guys about, if any of you guys are interested in scuba diving, I wanted to take a few minutes and invite you to go to proscubacoach.com. All of the information that you will need to start your adventure in diving is listed here. I reached out to a local dive shop, and I was fortunate to link up and be trained by one of the area's top dive masters, and I'm so lucky to be instructed by Rick Baylock and his team. It's been amazing thus far. I'm learning so much. I'm currently working on some more advanced courses. I'm humbled and grateful that I'm surrounded by like-minded individuals who are passionate about the craft, the sport. My thing is, if you are interested in it and you want to experience diving, or if you just want to, if you got a kid and they need to learn how to swim, and if you all want to become I see divers from all ages. I mean, it's little young people out there, 60 feet underwater. You're like, wow, but it's definitely interesting and fun. keeps you on your toes because, you know, safety is definitely important. If you want, go to this website right here. You want to go to proscubacoach.com. If you need, the phone number is 321-399-DIVE, and somebody will get with you and lead you into the direction that you need to go with your training. Of course, let me know. We'll head out with you and watch you grow as well and go from there. So again, we appreciate you guys, and stop through the website and start your experience and go from there.